Hola, ¿cómo están? Bueno, en esta linda experiencia que siempre estamos presentando, hoy estamos para charlar un ratito con Ánchem. Él es un profesor que ha llegado con una delegación de alumnos desde Shangai, China, en un intercambio cultural a través de un colegio preuniversitario aquí en la provincia de San Juan, la Escuela de Comercio y Libertador General San Martín, junto con la Universidad Nacional de San Juan, han establecido un proyecto de relevancia denominado Intercambio Cultural o Puente de Intercambios Culturales. Y bueno, ellos han tenido una experiencia muy linda, mañana están partiendo y hoy queremos hablar un ratito con el profesor a cargo o responsable de la delegación junto con 10 alumnos aproximadamente que han llegado. Ni hao, how are you?
Great, thank you for having me here.
No, you're welcome. For the first question I want to do is how have you been here? How do you feel in this amazing experience here in San Juan, Argentina, for you?
No problem. So I've been in San Juan with my 10 students for 2 weeks, and I think time flies by. We've done so many things here. Before we came to San Juan, we didn't expect anything like that, but I mean, everything is a surprise for us. The teachers here, they led us to join in the classrooms with the local students, and the local families opened their door for our students, so they got the time to live with the local families to learn lots of cultures and how the family is different from here to Shanghai. And also we've been to so many places and they were all marvelous and the food is amazing. Yes.
How many days you have been here in San Juan?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yes, and tomorrow we're leaving. Yeah,
Okay.
we thought it's gonna be it's a long journey, but actually it goes so fast. Yeah, we don't want to leave. Yeah.
Okay. You are the teacher.
Yes. I'm a teacher of economics. Yeah.
Economics.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I would like to know, before coming here, what did you know about Argentina, about our culture, or San Juan, for
Yes.
example? Did you know anything?
Yes. So I teach economics, so I know the economy in Argentina is not doing so well. It has its peak in 1950s or 1960s, but then it's like coming down a little bit. And I know President Eva Pelon, their stories, Don't Cry for Me, Argentina, and, tango, all the things.
Maradona?
Yes, of course, and the soccer and Messi, yes. But I think it's actually changed my minds a lot, actually. Like staying in San Juan, it gives me a new feelings for the whole Argentina. I think people here, they're really warm and outgoing, and they're very friendly and kind. Yeah.
Okay. You had here a very good experience, education experience. What do you think about the difference between the Argentinian education and Chinese education?
Yes.
There are a very important difference. What do you think?
Exactly. I think there's a huge difference, and it's really intriguing for me. For example, I think the tasks, like the study tasks here, compared to China, I think we have more academic tasks. The students they have lots of pressure in China, but here people seem a little relaxed. And I heard that teacher here actually, they have lots of working hours, which is like a big problem here. Well, in China, I think teachers, they have less class hours and, we have better facilities. I guess financially, the teachers are treated better in China comparatively. Here I see lots of teachers that are really nice and the students are very good. And also there's something different is in this same building, you have 2 schools, right? One in the morning and one in the afternoon. In China, there's no such thing. It's always one building with one school. Yes. Yeah, there are so many differences. I can continue to go on and on because nothing is the same, actually.
Really?
Yes.
Good. So how many languages do you study there? Chinese, Spanish? You don't study English?
first we study Chinese for sure, and then English is mandatory stuff from grade 1. So we all need to speak English, and then we all need to study English, not to speak English. And then some of we have a elective course in our school. It's after school classes. We teach them Spanish or Japanese, yes, or German, yes, yeah. Yeah.
Your English is so good. What do you think about Spanish? It's very difficult for you?
Yes, it's Spanish. I think is very difficult language to study, but I know it's many countries they speak Spanish, right? So I think it's very important, and I think I will continue to learn more. Like here, I just learned some name of the food, like empanadas. What's the like little thing that you eat with the tea? Asmida. Samida. Asado.
So
Yes. So those are the things that I love. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
What part have you visited here? Where have you been there? For example, you have it to the mountains.
Yes.
For example.
I think we've been to all over the place in San Juan. Actually, we've been to the Moon Valley. I went to the observatory in the mountains, the Costa Catalinska.
Sí, sí, sí.
Yeah.
El Leoncito, sí.
Yes.
El Leoncito.
Yes. And then we've been to lots of places. We learned how to do the samitas, and we learn how to dance, how to sing. Yes. So yeah, it's fantastic.
Was very difficult to dance for you?
Of course. I mean, tango is really hard to learn because it's really intimate. Two people, you need to get really close, and those moves. But I think it's really charmful, and I love learning them. Yeah.
Good. Finally, I would like to ask you for a message, a final message for my friends, for example, from social medias, or my students, for example.
Yes.
They would like to listen to you. Just one message from another culture, like you are a professor or teacher. What's the correct form?
Maybe teacher.
Teacher.
I think there's a very important message. I think what I learned from this, exchange program is that English is very important. It's like the international language, right? You have to acquire it and you have to learn it so that you can communicate with others. I think that's the key message, because some of our students, they're not really good at English. So you can see they are afraid to talk to people and they don't know how to explain their feelings. I think that would be a pity, in a province like San Juan. It's such a beautiful place. If you cannot communicate with local people, that would be something missing, I think. So yes, and besides that I would strongly recommend students to join in this exchange program, maybe to Shanghai next year, because it's such an excellent opportunities. I will guarantee you, your students from San Juan will be explore the new world in Shanghai. I will take them to all the fancy places. Yes.
Would you like to come back here someday?
Of course. I like biking a lot, and people here they really like biking, right? So next time I have visited, I will definitely bring my bicycles and I will bike here. It's really nice. Yeah.
Good. Okay. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for
Thank you. Bye.